Hey, welcome to the channel. This is my 30-minute shoulder and arms dumbbell workout that you can do at home. You only need 2 pairs of dumbbells, 1 heavy pair, 1 lighter pair, or 1 adjustable pair. We've got 5 exercises, 40 seconds on, 15 seconds off for 3 rounds in the first section. Then we'll move on to section 2 and repeat the same format with different exercises and a lighter pair of dumbbells. Let's get ready to go with that alternating strict press. We're going to maximize the time under tension for your shoulders by holding 1 dumbbell with the handle level with your ear whilst you press the other one overhead. You're going to alternate sides, making sure that you're not arching your lower back, and you want to press directly up rather than pressing forwards. Next up, you're going to do an alternating hammer curl. A hammer curl is different to a bicep curl because you don't twist at the top, you maintain a neutral grip throughout. Make sure you're not rocking your body back and forth, so keep your core nice and tight, squeeze the bicep hard at the top and lower the dumbbell with some control. Next up, we've got an upright row with a fairly wide pull to emphasize the shoulders. Keep the dumbbells close to your body during the pull. At the top, you can slightly externally rotate the shoulders to take any pressure off them and then lower with control. Next, you're going to do an overhead tricep extension, and you only need 1 dumbbell for this. Try not to let your elbows flare out too wide, so you're keeping them squashed in together with your biceps staying relatively close to your ears or temple. Get a nice deep stretch behind your back and then fully extend at the top, squeezing your triceps. Try not to arch your lower back, keep your glutes slightly tucked under and your ribs driven slightly down. The final exercise of these 5 is going to be a push press from a neutral grip, so you get your legs to assist and then finish off with the shoulders. So this is different to a thruster in that you don't do a full squat, you're just going to do a quarter squat and then use that leg drive to get the dumbbells moving, and then you can finish off just like you would a neutral grip shoulder press. At this late stage in the 5 exercises, your shoulders should be tired, so using the push press here is perfect. Great job. There's 1 down and 2 to go in section A. So take a short rest and get ready to go again with those alternating strict press. That's 2 rounds done, 1 to go, and then we'll move on to those lighter dumbbell exercises. I'm finding my weight's a bit heavy here, so I've just switched down to a slightly lighter pair, but this is still the heavy dumbbell section. If you find that you've chosen a weight that's too heavy or too light, you can still change weights in between rounds. Well done, you're halfway through. On to section B now. You're going to need a lighter pair of dumbbells. I'd choose a weight that you can do around 14 lateral raises under fatigue with it. We're going to kick things off by doing a W raise, We're still using the same format, doing 5 exercises, 40 seconds on, 15 seconds off for 3 rounds. You're going to move on to some in and out curls. Then you're back to the shoulders, working some lateral raises. After that, you're going to come down onto the floor and hit the triceps with some skull crushers. And then finally, you're going to finish up with another bicep exercise. You might not have tried this one. It's called a drag curl. It works really well. But let's get ready to go. We're going to start off with those W raises. From a bent over row position, you're going to pull the dumbbells up, making a W shape with your arms, and you want to add an external rotation to the dumbbells at the top. This is a great one for hitting your rear delts and upper back muscles. Really emphasize that external rotation at the top. I find it's useful to imagine having 2 pints of water and you're going to throw them behind you at the top. It helps with that external rotation. Now we're moving on to some internally rotated and externally rotated bicep curls. You're going to keep your elbows tucked in for both variations. So we're alternating curls coming in towards the center of your chest and then out wide beside your body. You should really make sure those elbows stay locked into your sides throughout. It's really tempting to let them flare out. Also, lock your core in tight so you're not leaning back when you curl. Onto a classic now. We're going to do some lateral raises to hit the shoulders. Some tips on maintaining good time under tension to work the shoulders effectively and not to bring the dumbbells in front of your body, otherwise you're just using momentum to get them to the top. And also make sure you're controlling the dumbbells on the way down, so you're actively trying to decelerate the weight as it comes back in towards your body. Onto the floor now, we're going to do some skull crushers to isolate the triceps. So for this, we want to minimize any movement of the upper part of the arm. So you're just going to hinge at the elbow, lowering the dumbbells down until they come level with your ears. Then squeeze the triceps, extending your arms back to a straight position. Tense your triceps at the top. Minimize any movement at that upper part of the arm, keeping a nice isolation just on the triceps instead of turning it into a slight pullover. The last exercise in these 5 is called a drag curl. You're going to pull the dumbbells up in line with your body, pulling the elbows back and in. Try not to shrug your shoulders. You can see from this side angle, I'm trying to pull the dumbbells up in a straight line. So with a classic curl, they would come out front and then loop back in. But with a drag curl, you're just pulling them up by pulling the elbows back. Keep the elbows tucked in, they'll want to flare out. Squeeze the bicep at the top when your forearms reach a horizontal angle parallel to the floor, and then slowly lower back down with control. Make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders up towards your ears, so you're actively depressing them down. there's the first round complete of this lighter dumbbell section. If you need to change weights to go up or down a bit, go grab some dumbbells now, but get ready to go. We're going to start back soon with those W raises. Two down, just one left before you completed the whole shoulder and arm workout. Take a short break and then get ready to go again. That's the workout complete. Well done, everyone. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I've got loads more dumbbell workouts you can have a go at. If you're new to the channel, put in the comments that you're new. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're a regular, let me know which exercise did you find the hardest and which one did you enjoy the most. There's a new feature on YouTube called Super Thanks where you can leave a tip for me. This will allow me to spend more time making content. I'd love to do 2 videos a week, every week. Hopefully, see you again soon for another workout.